together we build.
You're listening to the hottest beats.
Celebrating good music
and good talk.
Only on
Skyz Metro FM. Feel the beats.
Right, there's M&J Consultancy here in studio. I've got Mr. More Nyazungu, who is the founder and managing director of M&J Consultants, a renowned business executive. Listen to the titles: a renowned business executive, seasoned accountant, entrepreneur with more than 10 years of working directly in the accounting field. Jerry is a chartered accountant with the CIS, chartered secretary with the CIS, and registered public accountant in the Republic of Zimbabwe. He's also an estate administrator with extensive taxation, audit, financial accounting, and management experience across a wide range of companies. Mr. Nyazungu, founder of M&J Consultancy, now in the M&J Group. Back in 2015, the major goal is providing value-added business solutions to businesses of all sizes, both SMEs and large organizations, to help them grow and successfully navigate the African business terrain. So to date, the company has helped over 2,000 SMEs take off through the services that they're offering, and built an extensive clientele transcending the borders of Zimbabwe. Jerry is a passionate business person and growing companies. That's the vision of M&J Consultants. It's a mouthful, isn't it? Good morning.
Good morning, BKay.
Yeah, so let's talk about the M&J Consultants that later on came to M&J Group. At great length, what is that?
Yeah, M&J, we founded M&J in 2015. I'm actually the founder. So I started off as a vendor. I will take the story back maybe to 2005 when I was a vendor selling sweets and bananas. So I felt the pains of all my youths, the unemployment rate, which was currently in the country, and at one point in 2008, our inflation rate was about 231 million%. So I just said, one day I want to help my country. Then I can't help my country. I'm not a politician, so how do I help my country? I can help my country by creating employment, indirectly and directly. So directly, M&J actually has got about 41 people, and everyone in M&J is actually under 35. Indirectly, we have employed over 100 people in other companies, but the target is for us as M&J to employ more than 1,500 and to create more than 10,000 jobs in future. So how do we do that now? We are helping the SMEs to grow. When they are growing, they'll be also employing. With restructuring, we motivate them to employ, because we have noted that most of the SMEs, they are operated by just an individual. Is the one who's doing the marketing, the accounting, is the one who's doing the strategy. So we're actually urging them to find experts. There are various youths who have graduated in various universities, Lupani, NAST. They need jobs. They need to help the companies to grow.
Right, you're talking at great length about SMEs. Let's define an SME in the Zimbabwean context, because it's easy to say SME. Maybe I'm an SME, I think I'm a big business, and I'm an SME who falls under a category of SMEs before we go to the big organizations as well.
Thank you very much. I think here we are targeting people who are employing less than 500 people, because that's the definition. Those are actually SMEs, but mainly our economy now is made up of vendors. I actually call myself a chartered vendor. And I've written a book called Chartered Vendor, which is coming up in June, just to motivate people in the streets. So what we're saying is we are targeting everyone who's got an idea of starting a business, because M&J can even help you to start registering a company. We've registered more than 4,500 companies. But what we've noted, those companies now, they are being registered, then they just go under the pillow. They're not being used. So we want now to teach people to say, when you have got an idea, BK, you come to us, then you help you, because with the experience, we've dealt with a lot of companies. Some of them, they are thriving. Some of them, they're falling. So we can now help you with our experience to say, this is a no-no. Like, for example, someone is mixing the business money and his money. We're saying, no, you should be on salary. You should be paid by your company. You're actually working for your company. You are not the company. So this is what we now want to teach everyone. So this we are targeting basically everyone who wants to be in business, who aspires to be an entrepreneur, whether small or big, someone who wants to start maybe with $100 or someone who's going to start with 50,000. All of those people are our clientele.
The biggest question that people always ask is the money. Is M&J offering us money? What does M&J do to us? Because that's I want to start a business. Capital, that's what people always say.
Thank you very much. I think on that one, yes, M&J is coming up to support entrepreneurs. We've got a deal which we've recently signed with one of our partners, BancABC, to support entrepreneurs. But I would like to urge entrepreneurs, especially here in Bulawayo, you don't need capital to start a business. You need a great idea to start a business. You only need capital to grow a business. Because when I'm looking at like Zimbabwe, most of this business, even us, the expansion we are doing in Harare, in Bulawayo, currently we are getting into Lusaka. All this expansion is because of we are bootstrapping, whereby we are using our profits and whatever we are getting from our business to actually expand, which is actually hard in Zimbabwe. That's why we said, let us partner the smart thinkers, BancABC. They are now coming on board. They'll support the entrepreneurs, but we want entrepreneurs who are actually formalized. So M&J now is there to build those structures, to say, do you have an accounting system which is in place? Do you have, is our money safe? Because our money is not going to be safe when BKay is using some for beer, and when we give you a loan, you are now changing your sofas or your car. That doesn't work.
I cannot separate the two.
Yeah.
Recently, you established an office in Bulawayo. Tell us more about that and the excitement behind that.
We are very, very excited. I'm always passionate about Bulawayo because I once stayed here when I was very young, and my team is Highlanders. So the thing is, we are very excited, noting that Bulawayo actually at one point was the industrial hub of Zimbabwe. And I've been traveling in Belmont and in other areas. You see there are ghost industries which are there. But we're saying, no, we can do it as Zimbabweans, especially Bulawayo. Having this big industry, we can actually do it. We help employing our youths. We're very excited because we are going to help a lot of entrepreneurs. And our goal and our vision is to turn around as many companies as we can, big or small, for them to actually grow and help the government to employ these youths.
The issue of wanting fast cash. One man builds a furnace to make money for his generation and future generations, and then the one person inherits the company, sells the furnace for scrap and makes money for himself and the current generation. So do you give more advice to things like that in detail as M&J?
Yeah, that's true. Because what we are teaching each other is, at one point I was talking to one of my mentors, Mr. Philip Matarenyika. He was telling me that he still stays in a house which, before he even founded his company, still staying in that house, but his company is almost 20 years old. So what he was saying was, with this early gratification in entrepreneurs, as soon as they started a business, getting your first $1,000, if you now want to buy a car, you now change, you no longer want to stay in Keta. You want to move to these leaf suburbs. So that's the problem we are having as entrepreneurs. We don't know that the business will grow over time. Because if you look at, I'll just give an example of the other businesses, international business and business people. They've started small. Like Phil Knight actually started with $400 trying to build this company. But currently is a multi-billionaire. So what we are saying is people should be actually patient. There's no way you are going to start a business in a year or 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and this business has actually grown. Because businesses, what we are saying is we can call it a business when it's now operating over 10 years. Because most of the business, they are not even reaching 5 years. 95% of business which are registering, they are getting out of business before 5 years.
Before 5 years. Yeah. In conversation with Mr. More Nyazungu, who's the founder and managing director of M&J Consultants, now the M&J Group, a renowned business executive, seasoned accountant, entrepreneur with more than 10 years of working directly in the accounting field. Lapa Msakazo and Skyz Metro FM. The time is 19 after 8. Le in Simbiaksen.
Duma kakasiduma sabalala msakazo wabantu ufinyelele kude langangale kwentaba khula lapho usiba ingqala sizinda yokuphehla ulwazi lokuhlokomisa abantu fika kakasiqithi efela busi kwanda shangani matopo khezi esigodini mbalabala Fort Rickson laseColonbon finyelela imathebelele ndiyonke kobulawayo ngisho nasenkabazwe lakwezinye zonke indawo zelizwe halala mthombo wolwazi.
This is Skyz Metro FM.
Duma kakasiduma sabalala msakazo wabantu ufinyelele kude.
Right, 20 after 8, Skyz Metro FM, and get to know about Higher Learning Center, a private Christian high school situated in the city center of Bulawayo, Cambridge International Center. We are enrolling Form 1s, 3s, and 5s. We are a dataless study hub to curb COVID-19 restrictions, and a fully furnished laboratory and sporting facilities are there for you. So come through there with your children. Uniforms are within reach, and a few boarding places are left. Enroll now. Contact us on 086. That's the phone number 086. 442-94955 or WhatsApp 0774-771-098 or email us on admin@hlc.co.zw or visit our website hlc.co.zw.
Beat the water shedding blues by installing at your home at the most affordable prices with Global Water Drillers. We specialize in borehole drilling services and also the following services: borehole deepening, borehole flushing. We also have flexible payment terms for our customers. We also accept payment as transfers, that is both FCA and RTGS. Don't be left dry without water supply. Contact us now on 0716 138 733 or 716 138 733 or visit us as 5 Kingsley Crescent, Malindela, Bulawayo.
Ngumsakazo weSkyz Metro FM. Abantu.
So still in conversation with Mr. Jerry More Nyazungu, who is the managing director at M&J Consultants, talking about their service that they offer. Is a company that offers services to SMEs as well as individuals and groups of companies that want to be advanced. He's an accountant and so many things, and he's going to be exhibiting in the ZITF in July. What's happening there?
Yeah,
what are exhibiting there?
Thank you very much. That's where it's a chance for us to actually interact with many of these aspiring entrepreneurs, and they've got a chance to actually meet us, and we'll be giving free business advisory. We'll be also giving them a lot of advice, because our advice actually range from how to even, because I know that even after founding a company, when you're trying to recruit people, that's where you face your biggest challenges because of building a team. We are also advising people on how to sell, teach them how to sell, how to do a meeting, to prospect, how to close a deal, because how to make follow-ups. We are also even going to teach them how to do their books of accounting using efficient technology, because what we are doing as M&J, we are bringing a lot of technology from developed countries like America, China, the softwares which can help you to sell, the softwares which are going to help you to do your accounting flawlessly. So these are some of the things which we'll be actually exhibiting. And we also have, through our M&J media, we do video production for company ads. We also do a bit of branding. So all that we want to we'll be showing the entrepreneurs how we are supposed to brand your company, how you are supposed to build your brand. Because when you can have money, but so long if you don't have a brand, that company won't live for generations to come. So the branch that you've opened in Bulawayo, how has been the response by the business people around? Because there's a lot of hostility in the business community that people believe that there is no business, you need to be connected and so forth and so on. How's been the response to your branch that's been opened in Bulawayo? Thank you, BKay. The response is good. Since we are targeting people who are already demotivated, people who are saying things are hard, people are blaming it on the economy, because I believe that it's our mandate to actually give those people hope and show them the way that when our country has got a lot of problems like currently, if you're going to provide a solution, definitely you're going to be a billionaire. So if you look at our big guys like Skyz Masiwa, there was a big problem and he found a solution. That's why he's a billionaire. So they might be the next Skyz Masiwa in Bulawayo. So we need those people to actually realize their potential, and they shouldn't be complaining. They should shut their ears and actually focus on what is happening in the economy, find those opportunities, and don't be just armchair critics, just trying to criticize and following up on bad news.
Yeah, it's always easy to follow the bad news, and it also cultivates laziness. But what else are you offering to Zimbabwean whole and the people in Bulawayo as M&J Consultants and as a group?
Thank you very much. So what we are saying is, what we are also offering is we have got like a mentorship program whereby someone signs with what we are calling 360 Business Advisory. Will be more like your extension, because most of this business, some of them, they are just one or two people. Then I'll give an example. Let's say they are engineers who have started a business. They don't have any deep accounting knowledge. They don't have any sales knowledge. So we are now coming up as an extension of their management, whereby on a weekly or a monthly basis, we actually assess their business, what they are currently doing, because we want to be measured on results rather than just providing a service which is not bringing any value to the client. So that is what I can promise the people of Bulawayo, that we'll be working together day by day and actually improve each other's business knowledge.
Question coming through is saying you speak a lot about striking a deal with the local banks to supply people. How do you view someone as qualifying to get access to the finance from the facility that you guys are looking to be having?
Yeah, thank you very much. Currently, we are saying if you have to be qualified, you should have keeping your accounts for at least 3 years. And I know that most of the entrepreneurs haven't been doing that. So that's why we are also coming in and help preparing you the accounts. You need to have proper cash flows. You need to be formalized. Mostly, I would just say you need to have your things in place so that the investor, because the bank is coming in to give you a loan, they need to have a confidence that you'll be able to actually pay back. So we look at two things: the cash flows. Where are you getting the money from? Who are your clients? Is your business a going concern? And also we are looking at the issue of security is coming in as secondary after we have actually noted the risks which you are going to face by giving this loan to a client.
More questions on 0774 460 100. Question says, we are in a situation where we haven't had banker confidence. Even the finance minister speaks about that there's no confidence in the banking institution, and I'm an SME with assets and with a great idea that needs to be pushed forward. Can I approach the institution?
Thank you very much, BKay. What I will actually urge this listener is if he has got an idea, he should better start. Because we are looking at people who have actually already started. It's very difficult for the bank to fund an idea.
A startup.
Yeah, so what we're saying is it can be a startup, BKay, but we're saying get the ball rolling. Just start from wherever you are, with whatever few resources you have. When you come and assess what you are currently doing, it's very easier for the bank to actually finance this listener. But it's going to be difficult just to say I've got a great idea which is on paper. That won't work, especially in the banking sector. Yeah.
Right, speaking to executive with M&J Consultants, who's also the founder, Mr. J. Nyazungu, speaking more about these institutions, these organizations. How long have you been in Bulawayo so far?
Yeah, I came to Bulawayo. Our company has been here in December. From December up to now, we're in Bulawayo. Right.
We're in the COVID-19 pandemic. How do you... I think this one is actually taking your side. How do you access or how do you navigate through risk? It's a message from the listener as well.
Thank you very much. COVID-19, like what I said, people should actually shut their ears and listen more and find opportunities. I'll urge people, during COVID-19, actually, as M&J, that's where we managed to grow from 20 people to 40 people. And we got our highest revenues during the COVID-19 pandemic. Why? Because we didn't focus on negativity. Because COVID-19, even if there's someone who actually owes you money, BKay, During COVID, they'll say, I'll give you money after COVID-19. But before, those people, they didn't even have any money in their bank accounts. So COVID-19 is just coming in as an excuse. People they're just using an excuse. People have got a way of easily finding excuses anyway. Even people are going to blame their parents, they're going to blame their schools, they're going to blame their girlfriends. So COVID-19 is just coming in as an addition to all the risks, which actually, because already as a Zimbabwean economy, the economy was already in a bad state before COVID-19. I can say, yes, COVID-19 is actually worsened, but it also came up with opportunities, because just someone is going to solve this COVID pandemic, someone is going to find the cure. That person definitely is going to be a trillionaire. So people should actually look for opportunities which are happening currently. And you see all these medical facilities, they've cashed in because of COVID. Pharmacies, they've cashed in because of COVID. So find your niche. In every, even if there's war in Zimbabwe, definitely there are going to be deals which are going to give you money.
All right, someone says, do you facilitate for producer supplier meetings? I think they're also looking for producer supplier and buyer, because it's just producer supplier. That sounds the same. Producer supplier and buyer meetings. Because I am a farmer, I've been struggling to battle with my crops, but these big companies make it difficult for us to supply them.
Yeah, those are the people I actually want to see. Even if these guys are in Bulawayo, I would like to even have meetings with them. Because yes, we can facilitate that. We help each other and actually navigate and see how we can help them to find the market and how to deal with all these companies and see how we can actually help them.
Mr. Jerry More Nyazungu, M&J Managing Director at M&J Consultants. Where are your offices located right here in Bulawayo before you go, and a couple of numbers for people to call?
Okay, our offices are at 7th floor, Pioneer House. It's corner 5th and 8th in Bulawayo. Yeah.
Corner 5th and 8th Avenue.
Yeah, yes. And our numbers, they can call us at 0719 382 186, or they can call us on 0719 382 and 126.
In 2020, Mr. Nyazungu won Young Executive of the Year at the MegaFest 2020, and also Customer Focus Category Award Gold at MegaFest in 2020. Thank you for coming through, and we'll be hoping to have more conversations with you dealing with SMEs, because questions are coming from all over. But we're going to stop this now. Thank you for coming through, and have a good day.
Thank you, BKay. Savant.
This year, 2021, the best of the best bread, Proton, celebrates 60 years of baking. We take this opportunity to thank all our customers and stakeholders for the support. Proton bakers look forward to having another 60 years and beyond of product innovation and customer delight. Over the past 60 years, Proton